Hey, fellow babies! Welcome to the show. Linda Lovelace, once referred to as a little rough around the edges, but really easy to swallow. It's 42 minutes later.
Yay! This is going to be the longest thing she's ever taken. Not as long as Trump's speech.
Oh my lord! Did he think he was filming porn? Like, was that his casting couch moment? Right? You know, going for the full 90.
24 hours later, still not finished. He's still going on.
Yeah, he's like a wind-up toy up there and just wouldn't stop. You know,
adorable.
I think they stuffed the Energizer bunny up his rectum, right? You know. Oh yeah. So let's see here. I just got a couple of shout outs in the chat to type and whatnot. Okay. Yeah. Well, you know, I try to respond when I see orange, right? Otherwise, I wouldn't have the chat on the screen.
You talking about Trump again?
Yeah. Let me go back to this. Hold on. Let me go back to this. So,
as soon as he sees orange, he starts to shiver.
Yeah. Yeah. So check this out. Hold on. Let me zoom in. I know it's probably not what you wanted, but look at that. Look at that V around Trump's neck. That was airbrushed in, man. Come on. That's hilarious. The AI did not add that. No. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong button. Oops. But yeah.
Yeah, but the scary is bring it back up again.
Okay,
the scary thing is, right. Okay, you can see his the V around his neck. You can see on his sleeves he's wearing a long sleeve t-shirt, but his belly and legs are the same color. Does that mean he just goes out wearing a crop top t-shirt and just is naked?
Yeah, at home he sunbathes in his wife's little outfits, right?
And as far as Biden is concerned, I think they airbrushed some color into him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to make him stand out against the white background somehow.
They probably had to thicken him up a bit too, just so it wasn't so you know.
Oh, poor old sleepy
God.
Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah. He's like, why am I standing here for this photo when it's nap time? Hey, big shout out to do here. Aussie T gifting out 5 Shills memberships. Big shout out, Aussie T. Thank you. Awesome.
Nice to see you back, Aussie.
Yeah, and remember, if you're the one that gets the membership last, you're picking up the bar tab. So send us your proper name and address, and I'll make sure you get that bill.
No, you can send us up your improper name. We don't care. As long as you get the bill.
That's true, yeah. You know, we should start taking credit cards on the website. This would be a lot easier.
Oh. That's an idea.
Yeah, we have an active website now, theshills.org. We've got a fundraiser going for Annette, CF Beauty, in there. She just literally came within blocks of having her house turned into matchsticks by the last tornado in her area. So she's got to get the hell out of Dodge and get cross country where she's got some friends and stuff and whatnot, and it'll be you know,
at this point with all the tornadoes going on, I'm surprised she hasn't been whisked off to Oz.
Oh, no doubt. So we also need the slippers. We're gonna need the you know,
baby slippers.
Yeah, exactly, right. We're gonna need those. They're $8,000. Oh, hey, tomorrow is none other than Super Chat Matt's birthday. You know, big long username with crazy characters. It's July. That's Super Chat Matt. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, happy birthday.
So where's the cake?
Yeah, I don't have
bring cake.
I don't have a button for a birthday here.
Haven't you got the the old party thing?
No. Let's see here. No, I don't have that old horn thing programmed in anymore. Yeah.
Dear me.
Here. It's applause. I mean, they're laughing, but you know,
sarcastically.
Yeah.
Sounds like one I do stand up.
Best I got right now. Happy birthday, Matt. Yeah. Okay, let me go into the Demetrius Siganova with a direct donation, 1146, right through the system. It's Friday, so I've opened my cold as fucks Kalnapolis yet again. That's beer his way. We're trying to.
I thought it was a disease.
yeah. Or yeah, it's the condition you're left after the disease is cured.
It's what happens to your foreskin if you slap it too hard. It goes
You get that spring effect. That's the sound. yeah. Thanks, Demetrius. Cold beer is definitely what's on tap today, too. It's 42C here again.
Oh.
Yeah, my living room AC is struggling a little bit to keep up, and I'm in a little offshoot side room, so it's getting too warm in here. I'm gonna literally cut a couple of fans in the door to help blow.
It's been hot over here too, like 32 degrees. And yeah, that's hot enough for us. I feel for you, man. It's like I said to the wife, said, she's going, oh, it's so hot. So this dick's got 42 degrees over there. Go, yeah, well, that fucker's got air conditioning. So only just.
Yeah. My AC is only keeping it 28 in the downstairs. I think I'm gonna have to throw a few $100 at the wall and get a new one. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, because a decent one that isn't too loud is like $400 Canadian. That hurts.
Yeah, well, you know about that.
Yeah,
change the subject quick.
Yeah. Where's the button? Damn it!
Now for something completely different.
We have a super chat from Petra Olsen. Sends us 129 sexes with love to Ukraine. Yes, they love their sex over there.
Thanks, Petra. Thank you very much. In the fund it goes. Let me see here. I have to do the little heart thing. See how there's a heart on the bottom there of the screen underneath me? If I click it, it becomes the Shills symbol with a little heart. Why isn't it just a heart?
I don't see what you're doing.
Well, just under you, where you're talking, in the active speaker window on screen.
Oh.
Right? Where I've got the fan funding cap. If here, I can undo it. See, it's a heart. Hold on, it takes a second to catch up. Right? And then if I heart it, it's the Shills symbol with a heart. Doesn't have to be our symbol. Right? We've already got that right under the screen where it says the Shills. Why isn't it just a heart? YouTube's got to confuse everything,
Just making sure you're not an imposter.
Yeah, you click it. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to put a heart on that. Oh, here's a check mark.
Yeah, you don't want anyone hacking the show and leaving their symbol up there when they heart it.
Yeah. People be giving us this all day.
Oh dear, that's an idea. Change the Shills logo to flipping the bird.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That'd be funny. So, anything interesting happening in your world this week that we didn't? It's not like a news thing.
No, not
really.
It's just been hot and sweaty and just like
Johnny Depp didn't stop in to smoke pot or anything.
No. He doesn't come by anymore. Bloody Hollywood types.
Yeah, exactly.
Kevin Bacon was at the door. I told him to fuck off.
Yeah. Go dance down the street for me, all right?
I don't want your fucking mobile phone service. Go away.
Yeah.
You and your T-Mobile.
Yeah, he was cute in his little uniform with the clipboard, but even still, no.
He's a lovely fella.
Yeah. He was just in something. I can't remember what I was watching.
No, he was in Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. He was in that.
An instant he comes on screen, I was like, "Oh, so you're the baddie."
Yeah, I know.
It was so.
I know. He could have been wearing a hat that said "bad guy" on the top.
I know.
It's like he came in like a Batman villain.
Yeah.
with his fancy gold Rolex and just like dripping with money. He's like, oh, you're going to be the cropped officer then.
I know. Whoever directed that has no concept of subtlety and whatnot. And it was just, okay, let it be known that you're the asshole. Got it.
Yeah. No. To be fair, it's a Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. There is never any subtlety in that franchise.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen the film, but there are some bits where they cut reality out of the equation so quickly.
Oh yeah.
Just to move the plot along.
Yeah.
It's just like, what was it? The daughter is disappeared, and it's like, Axel just like says to one of the officers, "Oh, can you track a phone?" And instantly the officer on the computer is going, "Yep, tracking a phone right now."
Exactly.
How did that happen?
Yeah, it's like on like The Flash or something where they're like, "Okay, I need the blueprints for the building. Hold on, hacking them now." What?
Yeah, here they are. It's like the conversation I had with you, off air the other day. We're talking about The Good Doctor, and my wife pointed out that like every single time any patient has like a medical like meltdown or emergency, the doctors are standing right by the bedside when that happens. It's like they never have to be called in by the nurse or anything. Yeah. They're always like right there, standing right in front of them to watch it happen. Yeah. And they go, "Oh, well, we'll fix that right away, madam."
It'd be funny to get on set and yell "Code Blue," and they're like, "What's that?"
I can hear alarm. Is it coffee break?
Yeah, exactly. Did somebody call for a strike? What's going on here?
Craft services are laid out the donuts.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so funny. But it's definitely the Beverly Hills thing is definitely one of those movies that
it was good.
It's having a little bit of a fun with itself.
Yeah.
Having a little bit of fun with oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot his bloody name, wasn't it? Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. Oh,
Great.
Yeah, okay. Like PJ says, his buddy downloaded it, but the PJ hasn't watched it yet, so we won't give away any more.
Thanks for the review there, PJ. Yeah. Oh, is that what you're saying? You're saying, "Oh, shut up, don't talk about it."
So the torrent loaded quickly, but I haven't bothered.
You got to watch it. You got to watch it, PJ, because the whole dancing sequence with the penguins at the end is probably one of the best things you've ever seen. Yeah,
they play ABBA, Dancing Queen, and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the gay sex. Right. Sorry, Dick. You were talking about something else. You changed the subject.
Yeah. Well, I think I have to now. Coming up next, homosexual penguins and their lifestyle. It's just, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Narrated by I don't know.
RuPaul.
George Michael. We can dig him up. And there go the penguins into the men's toilets.
Yeah, it's Fetish Fest, so they're going all weekend this time.
So what if penguins go dogging? They can't call it dogging, can they? That's penguining.
Hold on, I'm giving us both an award for this.
Oh, you know where they're going to stick that?
Fuck.
We got a super chat. I think Cypher's telling us, "Shut up! Stop it!"
Cypher for the $20 super chat, no less. There, you had me at penguins.
That's going to be our new catchphrase from now on.
Yeah,
penguins.
Even Donkey agrees.
Right, just for that, I'm going to top up my drink.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I made sure to get enough because it's so hot outside. I didn't want to have to go a second time. Well, thanks again, Cypher.
You know what the rules are. When it's really, really hot. Hydrate. The fact it's got 5.4% alcohol in the hydration system is neither here nor there.
Yeah. Well, there's a trick around that. Every time you get up for a beer, you have a glass of water quickly, and then you get your drink. Right? Oh, Sarah Ann Jones came in with a $15 direct donation for Annette.
In the toilet.
The direct donation is for Annette's moving fund from Jonesy there. So yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you there, Jonesy.
No, if you want to do donations, go to the website, Shills, the Shills.org, and there's there's a direct link to the fundraiser for Annette. Go to her GoFundMe.
Yeah.
So there's no need to do it through us, but
I'll just pass it over. It's no big deal.
Yeah, we'll pass it on, but do it there.
Yeah. And thank you. Yeah, you can check out the shills.org because we actually have a thing going on. Let me just see if I can actually bring up the fundraiser thing because I'm an idiot and I forgot to do it ahead of time. I should be able to do this quicker than I am. Funny enough, eh?
You go to the website.
I got it. Yeah, but I don't have it saved. I have it like in my history, and I'm so like almost legally blind at this point that I've got to do something about it. Yeah.
No,
I don't know,
legally
man.
Stupid.
Here, you know what? I could do this quicker if I just go to our own site first, right? Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's yeah.
Go to the website. Boom, click, boom, done.
Yeah. I normally find it best not to listen to you, but sometimes
I know. My wife would agree with you on that one.
Actually, she's the one that told me.
She did a tutorial video and everything on YouTube.
Yeah. So we're almost at $1,000 here, $915, and we've got some cash to throw in as well here in the kitty. So we're probably more like $950 now. Yeah, it's a cross country move, so it cost a few bucks, right? And nobody's going to be sitting at home ordering DoorDash or anything, right, Sean?
Oh dear, that goes back to an old story, doesn't it? Oh my Lordy. Yeah. Because
BJ will laugh in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, no, there was a fun. No, we got to.
No. It just no.
No, you got to give some vague. You got to give some vague context to that.
Somebody did it and they didn't, and then they explained why they didn't, and
Spend
it was
the money
just
anyway.
Yada yada yada, blah blah blah, bullshit. I'm a loser. So
yeah. Oh dear. Oh
Yeah.
well, never mind.
Yeah, you gotta choose who you're gonna be, and karma seems to be a reality. Got this strange little twitchy itch thing going on that I can't get rid of.
Crabs.
Yeah. Well, that's why I shaved. Little guys were everywhere, right? But
No, okay. There was a story tonight we never got to, and it's not a particularly fascinating story, but it's about an aquarium in Denver they got a rare orange lobster that was rescued from a shipment to a Red Lobster restaurant, and so it's the whole crab thing. That's the only reason why I thought of it. But it's a story. I'm not going to go into it. But what was really funny is it's gone to a place called the Downtown Aquarium, and the last line of this story is that it has 700 species of fish, along with a stingray reef and 3 Sumatran tigers.
wow.
What aquarium are they putting the tigers in? Are these ocean-going tigers?
Yeah,
what kind of tigers? Are they tiger prawns?
They worked 4 years on the snorkel, man.
You didn't realize tigers don't normally live in aquariums.
Yeah,
Not normally.
not well. I mean, it's probably a Russian thing. It's just.
Sumatran.
That's very strange. But the thing with that lobster, the orange color, it's all about like Denver Broncos stuff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
believe they're actually cashing in on that YouTuber, whatever his name is, that did the Leon the Lobster thing, right?
Yeah,
That's what they're
yeah.
going for here.
Well, no. Well, apparently they were saying in this article that it's happening a few times because you do actually get like lobsters with a a very very rare coloring to them. It's just like a
In my life, I've had 3 family members actually fish lobster from wharfs in Prince Edward Island, Canada. And I used to go there when I was young every year, 2-week vacation. And they would bring us live lobster every day to cook up, fresh from the boat. And I seen different colors, and nobody gave a rat's ass. You just boil the shit up and eat it, man.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, they're normally that color after you've cooked them, aren't they? I mean, it's like it's like. Well,
Actually, they go deep red in Prince Edward Island. Oh yeah, lovely.
Well, what color would Trump go if you cooked him?
Well, once you drain the fat, I mean,
Well, what color does Biden go if you cook him? Well, slightly less white.
he just become chopsticks.
He goes transparent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, no. So sorry, yeah, I should point out. Yes, this is the sort of thing that they've been doing at this aquarium for a few years. Is you do get these genetic mutations in lobsters that are different colors, and so they like to dump it in the aquarium. There you go. There's a different. Why they're lobsters? You can get some car paint and just spray it.
Yeah, but then you'd have to touch them up when they molt, and yeah.
Give them a new paint job each week.
We got a
flames up the side of him.
Yeah, man, really choice, chopped and all, deuce pipes out the back, We got a new member here. Shout out to, I think it's Haji or Hajai. I'm not sure. I think it's Haji. But welcome to Shill Apprentice. So very nice to have you join the family. Awesome. And because you joined voluntarily and not with a gifted membership, you don't get the bar tab. We still have another contender. So got to keep the rules right. I don't make them up. I just follow them. It's not my fault.
No, it's not your fault at all.
Yeah. Well, so
it's your fucking channel.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. There's nothing I could do.
They made me do it.
Yeah. I think that For All Mankind, a show I've talked about a few times, go watch it if you haven't watched it. It's amazing. I think the new season's about to kick off.
Yeah, apparently so. Apparently they're going to be doing a spin-off one as well, which would be interesting because it's all about the Russian space agency during the alternate times.
Yeah, that's a bit hard to swallow. Like, the show started before everything started. So the whole idea of an alternate history and Russia's very much involved, I can still buy into it because the show started before. But doing a spin-off based more on the Russians, I'm not sure that's going to sell right now well.
I think it's going to be fascinating because the actual Russian space story is kind of like fascinating in itself because there's so many covers up, and there was lots of deaths that had not gone reported.
Yeah.
There's lots of weird shit that went down with the Russian space program, and so to take that into an alternative universe and ramp it up to the point of insanity.
Yeah, maybe
it could be really good. But also don't forget there's a new movie coming out, which is basically they faked the moon landing.
Again, we've had a few of these.
No, we had Capricorn 1 years and years ago, which was faking the Mars landing.
Yeah,
but no, this is one with Scarlett Johansson, and she's in the cast. I can't remember who else is in it, but it's literally just like coming out now, and it's all about how they faking the moon landing. As though it's real, which is hilarious because
who's playing Stanley Kubrick.
I hope they don't go that far.
That
Just
would be
like do
fun.
that.
I would if I was doing that. You're damn right.
Well, no. 'Cause I'm hoping they'll be a bit more creative about it, and they'll just go to the whole Stanley Kubrick route, like the moon deniers love to you.
Yeah.
But it is going to be fascinating because all the moon deniers are going to say, see. Yeah, Hollywood has been hiding this, and now they're bringing it out into the public eye secretly.
Oh. PJ, alert the troll army because it's coming. You guys are going to have a heyday.
Oh, it is fascinating that's
Yeah.
you just know it's going to happen.
Chuck Merritt's in the chat there is throwing in super chats now. For the beer fund or other needs, Slava Ukraine. Heroium Slava.
Yeah, Dick's nearly out of his anal leaves, so
Sometimes I regret bringing that thing up as a joke.
But isn't his teeth nice and clean?
It froths up so well.
You should fucking got some.
Where are we here? Oh, not too bad at all. Okay, good. And I don't have to order supper for Munchkin yet, so we're
Where
good.
you just started? Where you just started? You're already clock watching.
Well, I usually catch the clock at about 30 minutes, and then at about 45 or 50, and then about an hour 20. Like there's this weird. I'm literally right on time.
Maybe you need to. We need to have a 42 minutes later clock on the screen.
Oh, that's 2-hour countdown. Right,
Yeah.
we'll do it the other way.
Yeah. Oh, no, we'll count up because you never know.
Yeah.
It could be an hour and a half. Hour.
Yeah, well, that's the
you have
thing.
to
Yeah.
do things.
With these, you never know, right?
Mm.
I was.
We got another super chat.
Oh, we do. King Raccoon. Hey guys, hope you're all good. I've been ill. Is Greg okay? I was ill too, man. I just fought off this brutal flu. It was awesome. I hope your recovery is faster than mine because mine was not fast. Greg's doing okay. He got through pretty much the majority of everything at this point, and I think his focus right now is very much getting home to the family because he has not in person seen his family since the emotional hit they took from Pete's passing. Right? They all knew him well. So he's just dying to get home to his family, right?
Yeah. I can imagine it.
Yeah. And then Aussie T came in with another super chat as well. It's payday, sharing the love before I'm broke again.
Hey,
Thanks, Aussie T.
We can help you go broke. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, man. Ozzy, I mean, I could go and get more beer if you want to, go for broke.
We can make it the competition. Who can we make go broke the fastest?
Yeah. Let's all pitch in to give Dick alcohol poisoning, and I'll just sit here sipping whiskey or something,
Bastard.
You're absolutely right because this is where I leave for a second to get more beer.
There we go. Off he goes. And off he runs. Off he runs to go and get some beer. He's running across to get the fridge. And he's back because the fridge isn't very far away.
Wow. No wonder your, career for writing jingles for commercials didn't really take off.
I had to make it up quick. Give me time. I'll come up with a better jingle.
Yeah, give this guy an album and he'll give us a Weird Al record in it's 6 boxes of wine. For you, I count time in wine. Right?
In dog years.
Wet dog ears. I want to ask everybody out there a question. Would you prefer to watch YouTube where they literally do like script it and do little funny comedy skits? Or is it better to just, like we're doing now and just let it happen? Myself, I find those rehearsed comedy skits to be cringeworthy at best.
Are you having a go at Red Letter Media again?
I wasn't until you said that, you stupid fuck. No, but I'd never watched Red Letter Media, and then the first time I watched was a clip of them doing this rehearsed skit, and I didn't laugh, and I'm like, seriously? Like, I thought these guys were like more like a podcast, and then I found out that they actually are. It was just one of the segments in their show. So I did go and watch like an actual real show for like 10 minutes to get a gist of it. And okay, yeah, they're funny when they're doing it this way, but I did not like the little skit.
Yeah, because they do.
Sucked.
Yeah, they do their skits in a kind of like a painful comedy way, and and if you're not in the know,
Painful, yes.
If you're not in the know, it doesn't really work. And sometimes they're not very good at all. But
It was rough. But now
you should see the film they made. It was painfully bad. But it's like a cult classic.
The Angry Video Game Nerd did a movie as well. And it's one of those movies where you can't watch it from beginning to end unless you're a video game, old school retro person. You're also really into shitty movies and stuff. And the more B they are, the more into it you can. It's terrible. It's awful.
It's probably brilliant for his viewers.
Yeah. Oh, he sold a lot of copies of it. Like he did well,
What movie would we do?
Us? We would have to do a remake of like, the Bob and Doug McKenzie movie, Strange Brew or something, We're trying to.
Oh, somebody's got to do another version of that because that one sucked.
Oh, I remember. It was rated too old for me when it came out. So my mom took my buddy Lee and myself to the theater, and we sat down. The movie started, and she got up and just went out the exit at the back and picked us up afterwards. She was not going to sit there and watch that. But it was really cool. She did that for us, right?
Yeah.
It was terrible. Yeah.
I can't imagine even young kids finding it funny.
Yeah.
It's because it's not childish humor in that kind of sense. It's not that kind of fun because you have to be slightly in the know to get the gags.
Yeah. But I had the Bob and Doug McKenzie album and everything, right?
Oh, well, yeah. So you were probably up for it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I knew exactly what I was getting into. And it was terrible, but I still really enjoyed it, right?
Yeah. It's like Cheech and Chong. I can't stand those bastards at all. I just can't watch them. I know you love them.
Oh, no. I loved them when I was young, like a 14-year-old smoking pot kid. I thought they were amazing. But I've tried rewatching them in my late 40s, 50s. Now I am, right? And yeah, I can't get through them. There's,
but I don't think that's just them though. I think it's a thing in comedy, pretty much all round. Because people will say, "Oh yeah, remember that? It was brilliant. It was so funny." Watch it. Go, oh my god.
Not always.
You made me laugh at this.
Not always. The Breakfast Club, Fast Times at Ridgemount High. Those movies hold up because there's more to them than just lame gags.
And yet, Airplane, still one of the funniest films ever made.
Yeah. Well, Airplane is one of those special moments that happened.
I saw a fantastic trailer of Airplane the other night, but they've done it serious. They've taken the film and recut it into a serious trailer. It was so funny.
Kind of like
it's actually you can't say that because it was a serious trailer. You can't say it was funny, but it was so funny seeing it. It's especially the "Don't Call Me Shirley" gag when they just cut it off. Don't call me Shirley.
Yeah. Or Captain Over. Did they do the over joke? Did they do that?
It's just a bit, you know what? Surely you can't be serious.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I am serious. And
don't
then it
call
just
me.
cuts.
Yeah, yeah. That's funny. That's funny. I was actually a big fan of the book Airport. You know, the one about the disaster and the snow and all that stuff.
Is that
was
the
turned
one
into
that the original film was based on? You know,
Yeah.
with Dean Martin and
Yeah,
crew?
yeah. And I read the book when I was younger and loved it, and then saw the movie and I was like, you know. And then I watched Airplane and I was like, okay, that's kind of the equivalent of Galaxy Quest to, you know,
Star
Deep
Trek.
Space. Voyager to
Yeah,
Voyager,
yeah.
right? You know.
But how many airport movies were he in by the time they did Airplane? Because they knocked out a lot of airport.
Oh,
movies.
there was one where they were underwater, and I
Yeah,
remember I
yeah.
saw it on TV, right?
Yeah, no, I my sister took me to the cinema to see that one.
Oh, did it? Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
see that till TV. Yeah.
It made no sense.
Oh, it was
whatsoever.
awful. It
They
was
don't make them like
terrible.
submarines, you morons.
I know. They're meant to be up where there's not much pressure, and
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you know. It's like I recently saw one of the sciencey channels I watch on YouTube said they had a thing, a thumbnail. What if somebody used a submarine as a spacecraft? Well, it would just explode. It's just stupid, you know. I didn't even watch the video because that's ridiculous, right?
It wouldn't explode. No, it wouldn't.
Well, the submarine is meant to fight off all that pressure, right?
Yeah, but
So-
in space, there's no pressure. So it
Right.
wouldn't
So
explode.
wouldn't the internal pressure of the ship end up, you know,
No,
stressing it? That's what I'm figuring, you know.
No, because it's only like one atmosphere. That's not enough to, you know. That's why they're making like space stations. The future of space stations are like inflatables.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, how much trust do you have to go and, you know?
Dude.
Oh, I'm going to space and surrounded by a lilo.
I've bought like 4 inflatable pools, and I know one thing: they don't last a summer. So no way.
Oh yeah, because the UV radiation on those outdoor pools, God, that just wrecks them.
Yeah, they start
Yeah.
becoming crusty, right?
Yeah. So what's it going to be like in space? I don't get it. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. It'll last like, you know, a month.
Well, I'm only staying 2 weeks, so that's all right.
We got a $20 super chat in, a 20-pound super chat in from King Raccoon. Thanks for the news, and please send love to GT. I'm pretty sure that'd be Greg Terry. On it. I'll be talking to him later, actually.
Oh no, we got to call him GT from now on. GT.
Yeah.
Makes him sound awesome. He's got racing stripes at the side of him. GT.
Yeah. You know what? We could put the twin stripes up the top. That'd give him an
Yeah.
extra 30 horsepower right there.
Well, his hair's like that, a bit like that, isn't it? He's got like a mohawk sort of thing going on. So
Yeah. That's true.
GT.
That's it. Those are his racing stripes, right?
I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the man who single-handedly took down Ferrari at Le Mans 3 times on the trot.
It's the preacher, GT. Oh, you know, he's probably watching now. He's going to come in. Oh, no, he's not going to come in because he's in Ukraine.
Yeah, no, he's a bit busy. Yeah, otherwise he's probably
he's a bit busy. Yeah, that's saying the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last thing he's going to do is fuck about our channel.
Well, you know, if he was home, he'd probably be popping in at this point, actually. You know. Grand Greg Turismo. Good one, Kevin. Good one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. Well, this is a thing now. So, yeah. Greg is now like a muscle car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's funny. We're gonna have to keep that up. Oh yeah. So
Yeah. What?
I was gonna say, you know, election wise, political wise, America is completely the focus right now. But
Oh, dearie me.
Right? Anybody else in the chat living somewhere where you got some political stuff going on that matters to you? I mean, I barely check the news right now. I just go by what PJ and the team give me for news, right? That's my sources of news now.
Yeah, I am keeping an eye on the American election a little bit too much, more than I did our own, which is kind of like fascinating because well, the funny thing is, it's like Labour won the election.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even too sure they were the right choice,
Right?
but the public, they right. Sorry, Tories, we've had enough of you. You're out.
Right.
We're gonna vote Labour in. I'm kind of like a little bit concerned the similar sort of thing is going to happen in the United States.
Oh God!
Is where logic and reason is not going to win the election. It's just going to be people will just go with their heart and like images and they won't actually listen to policy and
That's
who's done what and who hasn't done what.
But does anybody actually know the policy in America? Because I've heard a few things from Trump aside from this isn't my country, he's wrecked my country, right? I've heard a few things where he says I'm going to do this and this, and they're the kind of things that is going to take a lot of political maneuvering in the background to even try to get them to get done, unless you got a vicious majority, Congress behind you, however it works, right? You know what I mean? And okay, fine. But you haven't explained in any way, shape, or form how you're going to go about it, right? Like he says, oh, that war in Ukraine, yeah, I'll solve that on the first day I'm in office. Really? I'd love to know how, because unless you're going to tickle Putler's balls for the next 6 months to get him to back off and restore the rightful borders of Ukraine is not going to stop just because your fucking sorry-ass orange-painted face says so. Shut up, you moron.
During his Democratic speech yesterday, he was saying things like, I got rid of ISIS.
Yeah.
They were a terrible threat. I got rid of ISIS.
Yeah.
But, hang on. I'm pretty sure ISIS still exists.
I know. I know.
And then he showed a picture of someone, in it's like ISIS clothes running in a street in America saying, see, Biden is allowing them to hang on a minute. I thought you got rid of them. What's this guy doing there? It doesn't make sense. But
yeah.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing that I spot. I listen to a channel called Luke Beasley. He's a very, very clever young man, and he's like disseminates what's going on in the elections and the details to a real fine degree. And he's very, very he's pro Biden or pro Democratic,
right?
But he's very, very fair when he looks at things. But here's the problem: only like 2% of people actually listen to people like him.
Yeah,
the rest of the people, as far as the election is concerned, aren't really taking any notice, and they will just go with whatever they just. What's their favorite color?
The people are no longer demanding specifics so that they can vote with an educated mind. The masses are now just following the rhetoric and going, yeah, fuck them. That's not helpful.
Even if the rhetoric is wrong.
I know.
And factually untrue. It's bizarre.
Yeah. How bizarre!
But what can you do about it? There's nothing you can do except sit back, eat popcorn, and just watch all this shit happen.
Hey, there's somebody in the chat called Mr. Oblation. Is that like somebody related to Holy Oblation, or is that just a coincidence thing? Just wondering, I like to figure out the family members. I know Chris Lundy and his significant other both partake in the channel, right? So
Oh, it's Mr. Oblation says AKO Holy, so it's the.
Okay, cool, right on, awesome. There had to be a connection there, right? There had to be. This has happened to me before, and I remember bringing it up as well. But
it's not like you're walking down the street and saying, "Oh, hello, Mr. Oblation." Oh, hang on a minute. Are you the same Mr. Oblation that comes into our chat?
Yeah.
What chat? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Wouldn't that be? You know, that would make my life easier if everybody had to wear a baseball cap that had their YouTube handle on it. Right?
Oh, yeah, I remember you sent us a super chat. Oh, thank you very much for your support.
You see? Yeah. It would make, then I could, I would know, right?
Yeah. You could just give him a post-it note thumbs up thing, just like stick it to the hat. Yeah, thank you.
Chris Lundy's throwing me under the bus in the chat. Hey, on the spot, I'm not that good, and I'm really not good with names. Come on now, give me a break here.
What's he doing?
Oh, Chris said called Ashley. See, he's already forgotten your name. The fuck, damn it. All right. But I won't forget now after that. So
I wouldn't know my kids' names if they didn't have the name tags on.
Yeah, exactly. I used to have to grab mine and give him a bit of a wedgie so I can read it off his underwear, right?
All right, Calvin.
Yeah.
Or in my case, it would be Tesco.
Yeah. Rip and tear. We should call you Zebra. There's a stripe.
Yeah, oh God. Well, there was until you pulled it up.
Odd train of thought that became. Let's see here. I've got this lobster staring me in the face on the other thing.
Karen says, Karen Hansman says, don't check out Adam Mockler. He's also good. Now, this is one of the things I don't want to do. I don't want to end up being that person that jumps from channel to channel to channel, watching everybody's opinion about what's just happened and what's been said.
I can't watch.
Drives me potty.
I can't watch those channels because that whole subtle influence thing. I don't want their opinions to become mine. Right. Yeah. I actually avoid those people now.
I listen to who's the other guy? Dave Pacman. I listen to him to like catch up on, because he does like little clips of videos of some of the stupid things people are saying, like Marjorie Taylor Greene and stuff like that. So he'll do that, but he does lay on thick with his opinion. But again, he's kind of fair, but also, but I just don't want to go down that road, where I'm just like, scanning everything. You just it just gets mad.
Oh yeah.
Although we did have a cool video to show.
Which one? Oh yeah, right. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, because we did actually find an amazing report coming out from Uganda, which was reporting on the assassination attempt of President Trump, and they managed to do an amazing, because Uganda's TV, they didn't have cameras there at the convention, at the rally, so they had to recreate it, and Dick, maybe you're going to show that now.
Yeah, I'm trying to here. The damn computer's fighting me because I know that the web browser can open that file, but it doesn't want to let me. So
hang on. It's a Mac. You didn't get knackered today by the IT breakdown, the global breakdown.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I'm okay that way. Okay, hold on a minute here. It's going to be an issue of the cap because it's very big. Yeah, I know what I said. Okay, hold on.
Well, we're just letting him get on with it. But
I gotta. Stop
talking through it, and I'll talk about something else. But you sort out.
No, here I got it. So I'll let the audio come through for this too, because this is pretty good.
Make it big.
Okay, make it big. Okay, here we go.
I want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
kidding his fucking wellies.
That was awesome.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Oh yeah. We'll drop that in the Discord so everybody can have a copy. Yeah. It almost killed me when I saw that. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh man. Yeah, that was awesome. You know, it's one of those moments in life where a man has to set his things aside, like literally to make room because my keyboard's too close and I don't have a spot to roll a joint.
Wow. I thought your desk was like, you know, immaculately organized. So you've got like, you know, I've seen pictures. I mean, this guy's like OCD as far as tech is concerned. You know, everything has to have its place and everything has to be perfect. You know, speakers go there, monitors are mounted on the thing so they don't get in the way.
I get
and all
tape
this kind
measures out to make sure it's all just
and
right.
Yet,
you know?
and yet he still doesn't have like space for his rolling.
But
I've got joint.
I've got my mic preamp, which is a mixer. I got the Stream Deck. I got my keyboard, and I had to get a small keyboard, an HK gaming keyboard, because I don't have enough room. And then I've got an Akai MIDI mix, so I can do like volumes of people. I've got my mouse, and I've got the Apple trackpad, so I can do all that pinch and zoom. Right?
Wow, crybaby.
No, but
just get the Apple iJoint.
Oh my God! Apple's coming out with a new vape, the iJoint.
It's the iJoint. It's like a trackpad, but it's the size of a joint rolling station.
Yeah. Approved by Bob Marley's family.
The thing is, it's the gestures you've got to remember to actually make sure you're rolling correctly. It's just like,
it's pinch to enlarge, and you can make a cone shape at the end, right? You know. Oh man, we've got to do one of those phony Apple presentations for this, you know. That would be funny, you know, do an AI of Tim Cook, you know. Long have we ignored the stoner. Well, no more, because Apple's announcing a breakthrough product.
We're just going to bring you just one more thing.
Yeah. Now it's a subscription to get the pods that go in it, of course.
First of all, they go through demographics. They would go, most of our Apple users we've acknowledged, 90% are drug-toting hippies.
Yeah. How else, other than selling drugs, how can you afford our products? So we know who our customers are, right? Oh yeah, and my phone's ringing. I'm pretty sure that's my lawyer. So
oh dear. Yeah, I can just see it, you know, with a little pie chart saying and this market share this quarter, we've managed to attract 40% more marijuana users than we did in the previous quarter.
Yeah, Apple TV Plus, the subscription service, will have reboots of Cheech and Chong movies, but they're all using the iVape. You know?
Yeah, or they'll just have a channel called Yeah Man. It would just be like a little white dot in the center of the screen.
Yeah. Blink, and the dot will move. Wow.
Wow. Yeah. I haven't blinked for 4 weeks.
Apple Vision, the green edition. It comes with.
It's just like plant pots you just hang in front of your face with marijuana plants growing out a bit.
iPod comes
it's
with
like I'm really there.
Yeah, the iPod. It comes with a sativa and an indica strain. Choose your own variety.
The iPod.
Yeah, connect with the special app. You know? Yeah. Or for those that drink too late.
Use our iPod product. You won't care whether your computer boots or not. I've had this Apple logo on my screen for 3 weeks now, and I'm loving every second of it. With this little spiral wheel.
Yeah. Every now and then you can see it flash, man. Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah. So yeah, beer it is. 1 second.
Oh, up he goes. So did anybody else watch the whole the Republican Party thing yesterday? Because did anybody else have vibes of Idiocracy in that?
I haven't made it through that. I haven't made it through that.
Yeah, but you got what, the film? Idiocracy. Yeah. You haven't seen Idiocracy. You've seen Idiocracy.
I tried. I just can't get through it.
But it's a funny film. But yeah, just the whole thing with Hulk Hogan.
Oh my God! Yeah.
And Kid Rock.
Kid Rock, yeah.
Kid Rock. Yeah, they're stronger. Kid Rock, he's such a great performer.
Yeah. Way to bring somebody relevant into the conversation, right?
Like, Trump has never heard of Kid Rock before until that night. You're going to be kidding me.
Kid Rock always shows up and plays tunes for anybody who, votes for gun freedom or something, you know?
It'd be like Taylor Swift turning up for a Biden one, and Biden
Good
going,
night,
"I love
sweetheart. Good night."
I love Taylor Swift. It's the first time you ever heard of her.
Yeah,
You got no idea who she is. She's richer than you, you bastard.
Yeah. He'd be watching, going, "I thought she played acoustic guitar and did country songs." Is she going swimming after this?
Oh dear.
I still don't understand her affliction for bathing suits. I find that very strange. But yeah, I don't get the whole why does celebrities make endorsements like for political stuff? Why does anybody give a shit?
I know it is an odd thing. I don't think we saw much of that happen over here in the UK in the run up to our elections. Although, let's be fair, our elections go like lightning speed compared to like an American election. It's like, yeah, we're going to have an election in 2 weeks, and get on it.
Yeah, no, down south of the border for me, the run up to the election is like the last year of your term, right? It just seems to never end.
I know, it's weird. This is like when they were talking about it, because they're still talking about this whole thing about, Biden should like pull out and all that kind of stuff. And you're thinking, no,
he's getting some at least.
Not what I meant, Mr. Dawson. But no, they were also saying, Biden should pull out, and then you're thinking, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. Not this close to. Oh wait, it's in November.
Yeah,
you got months to go yet.
Yeah,
you couldn't do that in the UK because blink you'll miss it. We got a new prime minister. It just takes so long.
Yeah, I agree. It seems to take forever and a day. And throughout it all, because being a Canadian that lives pretty close to the border, I hear a lot of this in the news and whatnot. Right? For the last 20 years of American politics and Canadian politics as well. I don't mean to be pointing the finger so much. No, I barely ever know what the candidates are going to actually do for me. I just know how much they hate the other side. That's not helpful. I've been saying for years that politics should make it completely illegal for one party to talk about the other party in the run up to the election. You should never be able to mention them. Tell me what you're going to do. I don't give a shit that you hate the other side. I don't care. Right?
Yeah,
you know,
that was the funny thing is after Trump's assassination attempt, there was a lot of back talk from official channels that saying that the rhetoric was going to change, and the rhetoric changed for about 10 seconds before it just like ramped up to back to old stuff again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, you know. I just think it doesn't help anybody because it's almost impossible to be an educated voter in the system as it sits now, right? How am I supposed to get the information I want when the parties won't give it to me? Where am I supposed to find it?
But that goes back to what I was saying earlier. You know, when people actually stop and listen, you know, it's a very, very small percentage of people. Who are actually listening to the policies and looking at the numbers and actually making a fair judgment. So when you don't have the people doing that, you've got the other 99% people to contend with who just need rhetoric and they need actors and
they need that vitriol and the back and forth. That's actually what they're paying attention for, which makes it even more sad. Right?
It is sad. And that's why I always say you should never get the people to vote.
Yeah, like people treat elections like world wrestling, you know, where they just sit there and bitch at each other for 30 minutes and then, you know, every now and then a fake fight breaks out, right? You know? The fuck, you know?
Well, we're not far off that now.
Yeah. That's it. We should put Trump and Biden in the ring.
Yeah, well, that's what I said earlier.
Imagine
a big mud bath.
Yeah. They both, you know, they'd get all wrapped up in their gloves and their stuff, and they'd finally get brought into the ring, and dude would come in with the "Let's get ready to rumble," and they'd both pass out because it took too long.
I think if Biden and Trump got into a mud bath wrestling, you know, contest, Biden would just like slip in and it'd be like that bar of soap you could never find in the bath.
And Trump would,
I got him. Oh, he slipped out. He slipped out.
And Trump would float like a pair of underwear with an air bubble underneath them, right? You know.
I pay to watch it though. Pay-per-view elections.
Does anybody here have visions of Eddie Murphy and his brother playing fart games in the tub right now? That's just... Blah, 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 blah. You could smell it.
Yeah, PJ says in the chat, he said, I would like that picture. What, you would like to have that picture, or do you want to see it? Because once you see it, you can't unsee it.
That's right, yeah. That's a burn into the retina moment. You ain't getting away, right? You know? Yeah, Michelle, shardy air bubble, no less.
I mean,
yeah.
the funny thing is, the funny thing, this is a serious fucking topic.
I know.
This is serious shit. But at this point, what you can do? All you can do is just laugh about it. Just like you can't like whine and shout and scream at the top of your voice. Go, no, go vote this person or vote that person. It's just it's pointless now. It's just
yeah, it's unbelievable. I you know, elections have almost become the de facto standard in reality TV. You know?
Yeah.
That's another topic, reality TV. When will this shit go away? When will it just fuck off and die?
Do you know what? Okay, it's a slight off topic, but you know that there was we were talking about the trial of that British Airways pilot. Now,
Spanky.
on this channel in the UK, we got this channel that just like plays old movies and old TV shows and stuff like that. I actually just love it. You know, but there's a show that they have been running on it. It's called Crown Court. Now, Crown Court was like a daytime TV thing. It's the sort of thing you watch your mum watching while you're at home because you got a bit poorly and you're hiding from school. And but Crown Court was a thing where they took the transcripts of a court case and then get actors. It's just like one fucking set, one TV set. They used it all the bloody time, and so you just basically get these actors to come in to play the parts. I mean, the one I saw the other day had Bob Hoskins, before he was famous, and he was just
really?
Yeah, he was just playing like a witness sort of thing, and it's absolutely the acting, the quality of acting is absolutely staggering. It's brilliant. The only problem is I do kind of like drop off while I'm watching it, I'll fall asleep, but because it's a bit like that. It is like being in court, but it is absolutely brilliant. And it's almost like, God, I wish I could bring that back, because I'd love to see the Crown Court case with the British Airways pilot being taken to task with the jury and all that kind of shit.
Right.
It was brilliant. But it's really odd that because that was there's a sort of a link into reality TV from the 70s where they're actually taking, like I say, they're taking actual court
acting
writings
it out,
and acting it out.
Yeah.
So it's almost reality TV.
The whole time you're describing that, I'm seeing Monty Python, the Hungarian phrasebook skit.
Yeah. All the two barristers, Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
When he's stand up in court. Ooh.
Yeah. I would do the lines, but if I do, Felix come down. I got to air this little tiny room I'm in quick, and the whole bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Can't do that. It'll be the end of the show.
He loves that skit. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Drop your panties. I cannot wait until lunchtime. What?
But no, the reality TV show, the sort of stuff you're talking about, is just absolute fucking nonsense. And of course,
especially because most of it's scripted.
I was going to say 99 times out of 10, it's not reality at all.
Yeah, I can't stand this crap.
All faked.
I remember when reality TV first kicked off, that whole Survivor show, I thought it was going to be like the show they have now, Alone, where people actually have to figure it out for themselves. And Survivor was basically like a game show with a confession booth. And I watched one episode and I was like, oh my God, if TV falls into this, we're screwed. And it did.
Oh, so it kind of like went the Big Brother route sort of thing.
Yeah. And you know what the TV companies are doing now? Well, maybe not the TV company, but the streaming companies. Some of these reality TV shows are now being listed in the documentary category.
Fuck off.
And I love to watch like Egyptology and, ancient history and things about the cosmos and astronomy and astrophysics and whatnot. I love that stuff. So I always go to the documentary category to find it, and now I'm seeing they're rebuilding old homes, and I'm like, for fuck's sakes, get this out of here.
Well, I mean, you've always complained about things like the History Channel as well. Like the History Channel is a documentary about mermaids, or dragons,
or ancient aliens.
Well, it used to be sharks and Nazis. That's what you want to hear about.
But the History Channel is a unique thing because it was originally started by Ted Turner, the media mogul guy, because he gained the rights to all kinds of World War II footage. So if you go back to the early days of the History Channel, it was basically war footage. And now it's to the point where they would have to rehash episodes over and over for popular topics, or we get ancient aliens, right?
Well,
I mean, they should lose their license because that's not history. That's bullshit.
No, because they rehash it into like new conspiracies, like did the Nazis build a UFO?
Yeah, I know.
No, they didn't. No, but they could have. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Shut up.
It's so bad. I hate that stuff, right? It's very hard to find, and a lot of modern, more documentary TV is now being produced in a bit more of a reality TV way, where they're maybe digging in Egypt doing something. And then you have to cut to the team leader. Oh, we only have so long. I'm not sure if we're going to get through this or not. I'm like, for fuck's sakes, we know you are, because you made the show, asshole. Stop giving me this fake drama crap. I
tell you what, the other thing that pisses me off is as I love nature documentaries, just seeing animals in the wild and stuff like that. And you go to a nature, documentary channel, and what they figured out, we don't need to send people out to Africa. We can just send people following around a vet.
Yeah, that's another one.
Or cops with dogs. We can do that, or anything that. Or I tell you what. Why don't we just film in a zoo?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then you get the secret history of and all those, and the secret life of, and I hate those shows.
It's Monkey Planet. No, it's Monkey Zoo.
But you go back 10 years and watch PBS Nature, and they had real nature documentaries, and oh man, right?
It was Disney that really kicked the whole thing off, in the early days when they were
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. Come on now.
Yeah. Well, okay, I don't know about that one, but
it's a good one.
But Disney were doing it, but at the same time they were they were writing to a script.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
The line didn't take down the zebra the right way. Take two.
Yeah.
Send out another zebra and a lion.
Yeah. Hide the chain in the grass.
Oh, that was a funny thing, because I was part of I got a quote, and it was like a nature documentary. They sent me this stuff through, and can you paint out the chains of the bears that are in the wild? And the tags. God. Yeah. No, this shit happens. This is what's going on.
I thought I was fucking kidding. I thought.
No, you're not fucking kidding. Well, this is how it is now. I mean, it may not have been quite so much at the time, but it's like, you can't even trust fucking nature bloody documentaries these days. So where are we at?
Well, you know where we're at. You know where we're at.
When David Attenborough is doing his Blue Planet or something, he's got the whale jumping.
Oh, dude.
But the whales jump through the ocean because it's radio controlled.
Okay, speaking of nature people and TV shows and stuff, you guys over in the UK got this cat named Chris Packham.
Yeah.
Packham.
Packham. Yeah.
And he recently did a decent TV series called Earth, and it just charts different geological times and stuff and whatnot. But it's a little bit preachy in humans have ruined this, and you know what I mean, right? But it's a good show. He showed up and spoke up for those freaking Just Stop Oil people that got their jail sentences.
Oh, really?
And he went off, calling the court system and everything unjust, and how dare they lock up these freedom fighters and
criminals.
He literally went full the wrong side of the line.
he went Trump.
Yeah.
They should be granted immunity.
I almost went to our Plex server, Dickflix, and deleted that Earth thing. And I was like, I kind of like it. I'll leave it there for now. But,
but don't be a twat.
Yeah, dude, But it was
I get where they're coming from. I can understand it, but for God's sake, there's...
Yeah, their plan would have more harm than good, because it would break society to the point where we don't have the financial freedom to actually try to fix this. Yet we've got companies right now with massive backing doing CO2 capture and other types of power and all kinds of new technologies coming out. Everybody,
well, until Trump gets in, he's going to get rid of it all.
Oh, that's another thing.
That's another story.
He's already told a bunch of coal people, oh, don't worry, we're going to reverse this restrictions and let you guys rock, right? See,
there is this kind of like strange kind of like is the word dichotomy that goes on, because because we look at the Earth and think we're inhabitants on the planet Earth, and the animals they got their fair space too, but as long as it's not in my backyard, because I don't want 1,000 elephants trampeding through my town. But in Africa, no, you guys got to put up with it. And then we go into like areas like space and things like that, where people say, oh, we should leave Mars untouched. We should not. But who fucking for?
Yeah.
Who, it's like no, the space and all the planets and all the asteroids, they're there for us to be gobbled up and used to become whatever, just to keep going and become incredible, like emperors of a space or whatever. Yeah, it's like, oh no, we should leave it there pure and untouched for
yeah.
I don't get it.
There's a whack of people at NASA and other space agencies all employed to keep everything completely sterile, to make sure that we don't, do anything, right?
I can understand that that's sterile, because they can do research and stuff.
But at the same time, they have to do that because we just litter these places with our junk, right?
Yeah. We're already done on the moon.
Yeah.
we got all the fucking lunar landers, from the Apollo missions.
The buggies and everything, right?
They're all on bricks. The tires are all been stolen.
If you had a good enough telescope to see the Apollo 11 landing site, right? They threw some shit out that they didn't need for the way back, and there's like literally just a little pile of garbage by the place where they took back off.
There's a little bit of Neil Armstrong's poo just sitting there coiled for all mankind. Next to that plaque.
Oh my God! You know what? That's what Elon Musk's mission has been this whole time. He wants a sample of Neil Armstrong's poop. That's what's going on.
What, to clone him?
No, he's probably going to use it for some health ceremony where he substitutes Neil's poop for his own. Isn't that some weird hippie thing that people are doing now? They're like literally taking other people's feces and sticking it up their own colon because somehow that's supposed to help you.
Why not just go to a gay orgy then? That would happen naturally.
Yeah. I don't think it has to do with the sex thing. It's actually... No, it's got it.
So sorry, gay orgy goers. I wasn't able to go at you at all. You help yourselves.
But I have a theory. I believe this is a sinister plot by none other than Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Candles on the moon.
She is a sick, twisted fucking...
If there's anything skanky to be done, she's your girl to do it.
Oh, yeah. Mm. Hey, look!
It's been a while since we talked about vag candles. But,
I was just thinking. Too bad I don't have that fucking gag I made up once queued up. But we've got royalty in the chat. We've got the Minister for the Recovery of Stolen Toilets joining us tonight. So big welcome there. Awesome. I know how busy you are and how valuable your time is. So thank you for joining us. It's really cool.
Is that a government position?
I think he reports directly to Zelensky.
It's the next office to the Ministry of Silly Walks.
Yeah. He probably knows John Cleese, so
next to the Ministry of Blow-Up Dolls for Orcs.
Yeah.
At least one each.
Yeah.
Yeah, shouldn't be sharing that shit. Poor orcs.
Keep it to yourself.
That's not. When you're talking about rationing, that's not. Rationing is something you do when you're trying to share things out. It's not a scratch on your scrotum.
Rationing is what. Rationing is what Buckchuck does when it's 2 a.m. and he's only got a 12-pack left. Well, we got a couple of shout-outs we haven't done here. So we got King Raccoon joining as a shill apprentice. And we've got Aussie T gifting out Shills memberships. So thanks, everybody. Yeah. Cover your ears. They're flying tonight. I shouldn't have done it, but I had to. Like, what am I going to do?
So, who do you think won the AR-15 at the Republican National Conference?
Oh, dude's brother.
I still can't get over that story.
I can't believe that. Yeah. Oh, my God. They almost killed the Republican nominee for the president of the United States with an AR-15 style rifle. What should we do? Have a raffle and give another one of them away.
Was it the actual one? Was it that one?
That's like going up to Lex Luthor and saying, "Would you like this nuclear bomb, sir?" The fuck?
Oh, they can't make it up. They did.
I try as hard as I can to make my world make sense, and doing this whole podcasting thing ensures that it never will.
Yeah. The world just has this remarkable, incredible ability to make itself sound fucking stupid.
Yeah,
it's incredible. I mean, we always talk about it's like aliens coming to Earth to study us. They're taking us away and abducting us and doing anal experiments to find out. Oh, do you like that? No more. No, you like that one? Yeah, no. They don't need to. They just need to watch YouTube. It's like, really? Yeah. This is get onto social media, Earth aliens. Find out what the planet Earth is like. Fucking hell, get onto TikTok.
Yeah, and you know what'll happen? They'll move right on to Mars to see if there's intelligent life there.
We found a slug. Does it talk?
Yeah, it must be the ruler.
Brilliant. I'll take it.
Yeah. Did I do the shout out for Aussie T gift and memberships? I think I did. And then
do it again.
Yeah, KK's GG also came in with a member shout out here. I love how reality is funnier than fiction. You're not wrong there. It's we say it a lot, but you can't make this shit up.
No, we tried.
That's why we gave up doing scripted shit because
It turned out reality is funnier than anything we could come up with.
Yeah, all you need is a list of 20 good websites for news, and boom, there you go, right? They used to have to script the Saturday Night Live news, right, to make things funny. But nowadays, all you have to do is go to the news, and life is a complete joke.
I think that's one of the reasons why there's been a demise of the Onion, because the Onion used to be like a really really funny source of comedy, but Trump
took over.
it turned out that reality overtook the comedy.
Yeah.
Even got to the point where they was reporting on stuff with hardly having to add any editorial whatsoever.
Oh, I got a moment from the Bugles.
Reality killed the parody star.
But I think that's actually part of it because it does make sense to me, right? All we need is the right quick little story, and it just spawns reaction.
But why has it got? I mean, is it me? Has it got worse, or is it just the simple fact that we're on the internet and we have instant access to everything that goes on? Has it got worse, or is it just we're reporting on it? I don't know.
Yeah. And like Chris Lundy in the chat is referring to there, you can script this shit because we're living in a simulation and somebody wrote this already. We're just playing it out. So, if you get into that holographic universe and, matrixy sort of, right?
No, it's God. It's God. This is a predestined channel. Yeah. And God has already laid out what our shows are going to be, and it's going to go on ad infinitum.
That's right.
According to God's holy words.
There's only one flaw in the problem. I should be given staff price at the beer store. I just can't see how this was oversighted, right? Fuck.
Staff price. Maybe it's not a franchise that he's part of. Maybe
it shouldn't matter at this point, right?
That might be Satan's beer store. You don't get the discount there.
Would it be Satan?
Although I'd imagine Satan would probably be better on discounts than God. I think he would gouge as much as he could possibly could.
Yeah, he probably runs the stock market. That's how that works.
Make it go up, make it go down.
I remember watching early South Park when Satan came on the show, and he was going to have a boxing fight with Jesus, and Jesus is just this wimpy little scrawny guy, and Satan is this big, massive dude. And Satan did the old glass jaw and fell down as soon as Jesus touched him. And he was the only one in town that bet on Jesus. And the whole thing was just, fix a fight and win and take everybody's money. It's fucking hilarious, man. Yeah. And then they took the Satan character further. I'm sure y'all know what I mean.
No.
Yeah, Saddam Hussein was his gay lover. So.
The South Park movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an incredible piece of art.
Oh wow,
insane movie.
Yeah. I didn't know half of the song references, like Little Mermaid, I Want to Live Up There. I didn't know that when I watched it, right? But they were still hilarious.
Well, you probably didn't know the references to Karma Chameleon when it came out with Boy George. It's like,
What reference? What do you mean?
Karma Chameleon. You come and go.
I know that song. Please stop singing it.
That's what I said to Boy George when he started singing it.
Yeah. Too bad I wasn't the engineer that day. I just would have forgot to hit record.
It's all about his boyfriend who's pretending not to be gay, and
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense with the lyrics. Yeah.
But
I'm terrible for missing the point when it comes to like poetry and lyrics. I don't get it. I barely even listen. I listen to the music more.
Yeah. It's like Boy George is like singing this song and say, "Look, people, I'm gay." You go, "Oh, what's that strange girl singing about?" Come on, people, get with the program.
Yeah.
So you were talking about Boy George as well earlier as well. It was like, God, he was singing about it as well, and nobody got the message. Same with Freddie Mercury. He was singing about he was singing about it all the time, and nobody had a fucking clue.
What's his name from the singer from Judas Priest? Oh yeah, he let it slip in a few songs, right? That he maybe wasn't talking about the female gender. Oh yeah. And then you look back at Rob Halford on stage with Judas Priest, and you're like, how did I miss that?
I know, but that's a so funny thing is, they come out, it's like, oh yeah, you know what, I'm gay, and you go, wow, what a fucking surprise! It's like, wait a minute, I'm just looking through your album now.
But when they do that, for me, it's just I'm gonna put on like British Steel by Judas Priest and listen to it. Like, I really don't care what you do when you're doing
No,
your thing,
no,
right?
no,
You know,
no,
you're-
no,
I just want to
no, I-
listen to the records, right?
No, I
No.
get you totally. I totally get where you're coming from, but but it's just so funny that a lot of them are, just like singing these messages out to people and just like nobody just got it and just carried on.
Yeah. Nothing to see here. Move along. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like even when Freddie was wearing he had the handlebar mustache and he's wearing the little tight little biker outfits and everything. As oh, he's just a rock star.
That's flamboyance.
Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Yeah.
You haven't been to a gay bar before, have you?
There's lots of that guy there. 1 second here. 1 sec.
Oh, he's doing his run away, and now for something completely different. Let's have a look at the chat here. They used to say, "Boy George, cuddly toy dolls for teen girls to cuddle." Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
That's interesting.
Funny days.
So yeah, I got to order Felix like a supper here in a minute because it's 6 o'clock, and obviously I haven't done shit, right? So I got to figure that out.
Lobster thermidor and champagne.
Yeah. I'm calling Denver right now to figure out how to eat that orange lobster. Well, is there a bidding process? Don't save them, cook them. No, I'm just gonna get pizza.
Lobster pizza.
McDonald's actually sells a lobster burger in the Maritimes of Canada, like Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island. In the summer, when the lobster season's open, they actually have a lobster burger.
Is that like a lobster steak, or is it like a lobster and like a fish cake sort of thing?
Yeah, no, I think they just grind up the shell and mix it with mayonnaise or something, right?
And he sweepings up the floor.
Yeah. It's probably cod and flavoring, right?
There's some kind of fish in it.
Yeah. Annette in the chat, Mexico time. Oh, I shouldn't have said that so loud. Shit.
Oh dear. Oh, shit.
He'll make me like totally cook burritos and stuff.
Yeah.
We got a real Mexican restaurant just around the corner, but their burritos are those kind of things that look like hippopotamus cocks. They're fucking huge. And Felix is used to me making the home ones that are a little bit smaller, right? And we ordered from the big Mexican restaurant and he just wasn't exactly impressed. It wasn't the ones I make, right? So,
So you can outdo a Mexican restaurant.
No, not at all. I loved it, right? Because I understand that it was really good. But for him, it was yeah, for him, it just wasn't right, Yeah. But, Mexico's a big deal for him. He's got some gifts coming from Heather, and he... Liz, that's usually around in the chat, sent him a sombrero. He's a big fan of Mexico because of that actor guy he loves, right?
He should be a bit quiet about it because if Trump gets in, he might build a wall around him.
That's true, right?
You're not allowed out.
Trump has actually promised the largest set of deportations in American history and whatnot. I mean, seriously. The labor market, if you do that, is going to take such a hit because he has no idea how many people are working out there for like a little bit less than minimum wage because they're not registered. And it's actually fueling a big chunk of the economy in some places. He's going to screw right up. This is not how you do it. What you do is legalize these people because you've got a whole bunch of homegrown lazy ass fucks who can't get off the couch to do anything other than sell pot and fucking collect food stamps. They're your problem, Donald.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get deep dive into the politics of it all, but it is kind of funny that in his speech he was talking about how these illegal invasion immigrants are taking the jobs from Americans, and it's probably because the Americans don't want to fucking do it anymore because they're not getting paid wages. So that's the thing you got to sort out. Just sort out the wages for American people, and they'll do the manufacturing. They'll do the jobs that they used to because they're being paid the same as they were in the 50s.
Yeah. It's the same thing with, if you look at technology and stuff. We had a golden age there for a while when China finally caught up manufacturing wise, and we were able to outsource huge amounts like early iPhones and all this stuff. And companies were making massive amounts of money because the Chinese economy was low. So to pay them a not really fair wage because of Foxconn is almost a work camp at this point, right? You live there. You know what I mean? You spend your money except for what you send your family to their shops, and everything's got extra It's awful, right? But
that's China.
Yeah.
We don't care about that.
But then you got like Taiwan with TSMC, and they're now the premier maker of silicon chips for computers and whatnot. They have the highest technology, right? And where China's economy is starting to stumble a bit because it didn't follow through with the way they wanted. Although they've acquired a few car companies and stuff, they've got some real issues, right?
Oh, well, that's the other thing. I don't want to sound like I'm picking on Trump, but he was talking about he's going to bring back the American car industry.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Yeah. That's going to be a hard task.
Yeah, because it's been shitty for like 40 years.
Do you think the American car industry went the same way as the British one?
Oh, well,
in similar ways.
It got
similar
close.
Stories.
It got close, but where Thatcher gave up on the British car industry, the American government didn't. Because the American government bailed out Chrysler in the 80s when Lee Iacocca took over. And then the American government stepped in again to help the big three during the big 2000s crisis that hit. Where Thatcher, what she did was consolidate all the British brands under British Leyland and then let poor management ruin them, right?
Yeah. It was... Detroit is a wasteland at the minute, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Even still.
I mean, if they're going to bring back American car manufacturing, would they take it there? Or would they just like...
he'll probably just give Elon some tax credits and go, there, see, I fixed it.
Well, Elon did donate him what is he saying? He's going to donate like $40 million a day.
Yeah.
To the Trump campaign.
Yeah. And if he's willing to do that, what's the payout on Elon's side for doing it? There's a profit, right? This is all backdoor bullshit, right?
Oh, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's something going on there.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt there's going to be something where Truth Social slowly winds down and Trump becomes a superstar on X, and then Elon gets some tax breaks for Tesla and this and that, and it's just going to be dirty bullshit.
Yeah, but here's the thing. In contradiction to that, Trump was saying that he was going to scrap the whole plan of the EV, the electric vehicles, the boycott on petrol cars. That's all going to be scrapped. So Elon's not going to win out the back of that.
Yeah,
because Trump wants petrol cars.
He's going to pull back the coal restrictions, right? He doesn't give a shit about any of this, right?
But I'm just trying to think about how it pertains to like Elon, and because Elon, all he knows about is electric cars. Yeah. He knows nothing. He doesn't know much about. Electric cars, to be honest, does he? But
actually, there's rumors that Elon is looking into hybrid cars, like tiny 3-cylinder engine inside of a Tesla, because now you've got a range extended Tesla, right?
That makes sense.
Right?
That makes sense.
And you'll lose the front trunk because they'll have to put a little bit of a thing thing in there. But when Elon does that, it will change his company's tax status as a carbon neutral, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. And I bet there's a huge deal in the background that Trump will get him out of it so that Tesla can have a higher profit margin than competing companies, right?
No, it's simple. He'd have a second company.
Yeah.
It would have
Trump's
Tesla.
rectum by Elon Musk.
No, he can have Tesla, so he gets all the all the benefits from that, and then we'll have another company that does the hybrids. He couldn't round that up into Tesla because that would be against the ethos. But that could work. But he needs proper car manufacturers.
Yeah.
And I'm not even too sure they exist in America anymore. Do they?
Yeah, I'm, like
They're fighting to grab on, aren't they?
GM has a couple of okay cars on the market right now, but for the majority, it's just scrap metal. Ford has a couple of okay offerings, but again, there's so many faults with the 3-cylinder turbo engines and stuff. Chrysler right now being tied up with Fiat into that group. The list of faults that some of their new cars have, it's too long. We don't have the time for that, right? There's a lot of crap coming out. It's really bad. Here, let me, I'm just clicking the buttons to get Felix's pizza order in here.
Yeah, I mean, maybe this is where, if Trump got in, it would actually be good for America. Maybe.
I don't think his options are good for America long term. His are short term corporate gains, and that's never good for the people. It's only good for the top percenters. You know what I mean? Yeah. So.
Well, I hate to say it, but even Adolf Hitler managed to turn the economy around in Germany in a few years. So I mean, I don't want to go down that road, but
but for a time, there was, but that economy came from the huge war buildup and stuff, and him scamming the public on the VW Beetle project and everything, right?
That was just a beautiful scam.
Right?
That was wonderful.
Yeah. Okay.
But but the VW still exists. We still got it.
Yeah, actually, they were a great company up until recently, but they're going down the BMW road of, plastic cooling parts are good enough and blah, blah. And literally, I remember back in the day when, with 70s cars, you expected to get a good 200,000 miles out of a car before it started to become, a piece of junk, right? Even if maintained, it's going to wear out, right? But nowadays, it's 100,000 miles at best. They're literally engineered to fall apart at the warranty. And everybody that's not, higher income that relies on buying used cars and whatnot, holy, are we screwed in another 10 years or so? Because everything's going to be that's a $7,000 fix, right? We're screwed.
Well, so if you go to the website, theshills.org, you will see our new segment where we will be actually doing horses on a subscription basis. So you can get a horse and buggy, hire it for a month. You can continue on.
Yeah. Built by Mennonites, spared no expense. No.
Yeah, you have to pay extra for the heating. On the seats, but
Yeah. And if you want the horsehair wrapped in leather on the seats, again, that's another charge, right?
We're gonna plonk an iPad in the arseholes of the horses, so you got
you can track them.
You got CarPlay built in, as you're staring at their asses as though you're going down the track.
Oh, that's funny. What's going on here?
Yeah, it brings a new meaning to the expression "pinch one off."
Okay. There, I think I got that. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once here. He'll get
You're bad
pissy
enough
if I
doing
don't
one.
fix
You're,
this.
you're bad enough trying to do one thing at once.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I multitask like, well, I don't. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Like
Okay,
a-
there
like
we
a-
go.
Like a man.
Yeah. Yeah. I multitask like a man remembers dates and anniversaries, right? You know.
What's your name? Oh, sorry. Can't
No
remember.
idea. No. So yeah, okay, I got his pizza order in, so I'm good. Just had to make sure I got it right. You know.
You know, we could have just ended the show and you could have done it.
Yeah, well, I figured I'd do it now because then by the time we end the show, the pizza will be here. Right? The timing's better that way. See?
You got one of those pizza orders where it's you know, you got the live tracking. You know, you can have that up on the screen so we can watch it happen.
Yeah,
And,
I know.
It's like a countdown to the end of the show.
No, it's got my delivery address and everything on it. So that I'm not gonna pull the full Jason Smith and dox myself. Fuck.
Who's that? Never heard of him.
Uni rock on.
Shut up.
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
I got doxxed on the YouTube. It wasn't me.
Got doxed on the Shills.
It wasn't me. Sometimes the kids, you just got to play with them.
Yeah.
You know. So I wonder, should we end with any consumer advice this time?
Well, you always try to.
Yeah, I know.
It sucks.
But one time we'll actually have some. I'm just, you know, I figure it's one of those things, you know, keep trying. Could happen.
Well, I mean, maybe if you are going to a sex festival, maybe you know, maybe just try the local delights first. Because there's plenty of dogging sites around that area. You don't need to pay £275 to go into a festival to fuck dirty people. You can just hang around the streets or a little park or somewhere. Go into a gentleman's toilet and just stand there for your willy out for 2 hours.
Yeah,
and you never know. Maybe a police officer will come in and suck it off.
Slurpee. We got a super chat in from Papa Dutch. It's amazing on how people on welfare manage to own cars with wheels on them worth more than the vehicle. There's a few cases around my area too where people seem to be on income assistance and yet they live better than people that have jobs. I know that's because they're doing something else, right? Otherwise, no way. So, you know, the system could be better. I couldn't agree more.
It's like, you know, you can walk down to like a council estate and look through the windows and everyone's got like 52-inch plasma screens on the wall.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, if they're plasma screens, they're old. They bought them cheap,
well,
right?
okay. Okay. OLED screens. Sorry, Dick. I don't want to get techie fucking bollocky with you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm no rich guy to say the least. I got a 65-inch TV, but I bought it for $200 because it needed the capacitors and the power supply replaced. So I did it myself, and now I got an awesome television, right? But, you know, that's because I can do it. You know, it's not because I'm selling crystal methamphetamine out the back door. You know,
Thing is, if you switched it off, maybe your air conditioner may not have to work so hard.
I don't turn it on unless I'm watching. No way. Yeah. It's actually not nearly as hot as you'd think. It's a very slim one, and it doesn't generate that bad of heat. Yeah.
bit like your ex-wife.
No, cold as ice.
Hey, we said we weren't going to do that.
Yeah, that's true. So here, let's thank the team. We got Annette, PJC Net, Shayna Caldwell, Crazy Cat, and Super Chat Matt. So a little reminder of what's coming up on the show here. In about 15 minutes, I'll be posting the event for Ukraine update tomorrow on the show. We got Andrew Mercado Media joining us. We got a couple of announcements and whatnot. It's going to be, it'll be a great show. And then on Sunday, Annette's got Beyond the Headlines. And there might be a reveal of the identity of the mystery podcaster. So, you got to check out the streams. You got to be there. And remember, theshills.org, we've got a fundraiser going because we got to get our girl out of tornado hell. And because
there's other pages on the website too. You can like, click on the shows here. You've got a playlist. So, hit the playlist and just let it play through.
Yeah. Let me know what it looks like. I haven't bothered.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm kidding. But
we got that. What else have we got on that website? We got the fundraisers. We have that's right, the donations page. So if you just feel like if you haven't felt like you're generous enough during the shows, just pop in there and just like plunk a few quid in or something.
That's right. Yeah, it's always good to lighten your wallet because that thing can unbalance you, right?
Yeah, yeah. Where's a hole in your trousers?
High heels and a heavy purse could equal back pain, right?
I've tried it.
Yeah.
It's a bad look on me.
Yeah, but you didn't stuff your bra right, so you were out of balance, right?
I couldn't get my penis up there.
Tuck it in with duct tape.
Whack, whack.
Thanks for all the support and everything from everybody. We'll do all the math after and get everything in the right piles and whatnot. I'll just check to make sure we're caught up, and we are. So remember, keep your stick on the ice.
Only keep your dick in a vice.
That sounds so painful.
Station 8.